15 Psychological Factors that make Princess Diana an immortal icon. Princess Diana was a global icon. She was loved and admired by people all over the world for her compassion, empathy, and dedication to helping others. But what made her so special? What psychological factors contributed to her enduring popularity? What was it about her that made her so captivating? Why is she still so beloved today, over 25 years after her death? Join us as we explore the 15 psychological factors that made Princess Diana an immortal icon. From her empathy, her resilience, and her ability to connect with people from all walks of life, we'll discuss how she used her platform to raise awareness of important issues and make a difference in the world. Number 1. Charisma and charm. Princess Diana possessed an irresistible charisma and charm that set her apart from the traditional image of royalty. Her magnetic personality was a powerful force that drew people to her, transcending the boundaries of class and nationality. It wasn't just her title that made her captivating. It was the way she carried herself and interacted with others. Diana had an innate ability to make people feel seen and valued. When she entered a room, all eyes were on her, not just because of her regal attire, but because of the genuine warmth and kindness she radiated. Her smile was infectious, and her laughter was genuine, making everyone around her feel at ease. This charisma and charm extended beyond formal events and public appearances. Diana's connection with ordinary people was profound. She would visit hospitals, homeless shelters, and charitable organizations, making everyone she met feel special and important. Her down-to-earth approach and willingness to engage in meaningful conversations left a lasting impression on those she encountered. Number 2. Authenticity. Diana's authenticity was a key factor in her iconic status. In the world of royalty, where tradition and protocol often reigned supreme, Diana dared to be herself. This authenticity resonated deeply with people because it broke the mold of what was expected from a princess. She wore her heart on her sleeve, showing genuine emotions and vulnerabilities, which is a rarity among public figures, let alone royalty. Her willingness to share her struggles, including her battle with bulimia and the challenges in her marriage, made her relatable to countless individuals facing their trials. But authenticity is more than just sharing vulnerabilities. It's about being true to one's beliefs and principles. Diana used her platform to advocate for causes she genuinely cared about, from raising awareness about AIDS to campaigning against landmines. Her actions were a reflection of her deeply held convictions, reinforcing the idea that she wasn't just a princess by title, she was a compassionate and principled humanitarian. Number 3. Vulnerability. Princess Diana's unparalleled appeal lay in part in her remarkable ability to embrace vulnerability openly, by candidly discussing her struggles, fears, and insecurities. Her willingness to share her battles with an eating disorder and the difficulties in her marriage made her an incredibly relatable figure. By showcasing vulnerability, Diana bridged the gap between the royal family and the public. Her honesty allowed people to see her not just as a glamorous princess, but as a real person facing real challenges. This relatability formed a profound connection between Diana and the public, forging an emotional bond that transcended traditional barriers. In a society where mental health discussions were often stigmatized, Diana's openness paved the way for more open conversations about such issues. Her courage to speak out about her vulnerabilities not only endeared her to the public, but also left a lasting impact on society, inspiring others to share their struggles and seek help when needed. Number 4. Empathy. Princess Diana's remarkable capacity for empathy set her apart as an iconic figure. It was an intangible quality that resonated deeply with people from all walks of life. Diana possessed the unique ability to connect on a personal and emotional level with those she encountered, regardless of their social status or background. Her genuine compassion was most prominently showcased through her extensive charitable work. Diana wasn't content with merely lending her name to causes. She actively engaged with the individuals she sought to help. Whether it was comforting AIDS patients, holding the hands of landmine victims, or hugging children in poverty-stricken areas, her actions spoke volumes about her profound empathy. Her empathy was not a superficial act, but an intrinsic part of her character. People sensed that she cared deeply about their struggles and concerns. This genuine connection she established with others made her more than just a princess. She became a symbol of compassion and altruism. Diana's legacy of empathy endures, inspiring countless individuals to follow in her footsteps and making the world a kinder and more empathetic place in her memory. Number 5. Visual Symbolism. Princess Diana's visual symbolism played a pivotal role in solidifying her status as an enduring icon. Her fashion choices were not merely trends, but rather a form of self-expression and advocacy. Diana used her clothing to convey powerful messages and emotions. From her iconic revenge dress, worn on the night of King Charles' confession, to her elegant and compassionate style during her humanitarian missions, Diana's fashion choices were a visual representation of her resilience, compassion, and strength. Her ability to convey her emotions and values through clothing resonated deeply with the public, as they could connect with her on a visual level. Moreover, Diana's poise and grace in the public eye were emblematic of her royal role. Her every move, captured by photographers, became a symbol of grace and elegance. This poise extended to her interactions with the media, where she demonstrated a remarkable blend of dignity and accessibility. All of these visual elements combined to create a powerful narrative around Diana, one that continues to inspire and captivate audiences worldwide, showcasing the profound impact of visual symbolism in shaping her enduring legacy. Number 6. Narrative Construction. Diana's life was a mesmerizing narrative that transcended the confines of reality. It encompassed elements of a fairy tale, tragedy, and redemption, forming the bedrock of her enduring allure. At the outset, Diana's life resembled a modern fairy tale, a young woman plucked from obscurity to become a princess. Her story resonated with the dreams of millions. Her wedding to King Charles, watched by millions around the world, felt like the stuff of storybooks, with the promise of a happily ever after. However, as time unfolded, so did the tragic chapter of her life. Diana faced personal trials, turbulent marriages, and media scrutiny that seemed relentless. The tragic loss of her royal status and her subsequent struggle for self-discovery drew parallels to classical tragedies, evoking empathy and fascination. Yet Diana's story didn't end in despair. Her transformation into a formidable humanitarian and advocate for the marginalized represented a redemption arc that captivated hearts. Her resilience and courage in the face of adversity gave hope to many. Number 7. The Underdog Factor. Princess Diana's journey from being initially perceived as shy Di to her transformation into a symbol of resilience and strength is a compelling underdog story that resonates deeply with people. When Diana entered the royal family, she was a young and relatively unknown figure, overshadowed by the established tradition and expectations of the monarchy. Her underdog status was reinforced by the media's portrayal of her as an inexperienced outsider, struggling to adapt to her new role. However, Diana's innate grace, determination, and commitment to her responsibilities slowly but surely began to shine through. She used her platform to bring attention to important social issues and causes, effectively challenging the status quo within the royal family. Her boldness in embracing her public role and breaking free from conventional royal constraints captivated the public's imagination. Diana's transformation from a seemingly timid newcomer to a confident advocate for change made her an inspirational figure, and it's a story that continues to inspire and resonate with people, reminding us all that we have the potential to overcome adversity and make a difference. Number 8. Transgressing norms. Princess Diana's willingness to break royal traditions and challenge the status quo played a pivotal role in cementing her status as an icon. She was not content with the rigid conventions that typically define the royal family. Instead, Diana forged her path, reshaping the monarchy's image in the process. One of the most notable ways she transgressed norms was through her hands-on approach to charity work. Unlike her predecessors, Diana ventured into the field, visiting hospitals, homeless shelters, and disaster-stricken areas. She reached out to AIDS patients, a move that was groundbreaking at the time, and even advocated for the eradication of landmines, defying traditional royal neutrality on political issues. Her fashion choices were another avenue for rebellion. Diana used her wardrobe to communicate messages and embrace a modern, relatable image. She often opted for more casual attire, contrasting sharply with the conservative royal dress code. By challenging the established norms of the monarchy, Diana emerged as a symbol of change and progress. Her courage to be unconventional endeared her to those who saw her as a breath of fresh air within the royal institution, and solidified her place as an enduring icon. Number 9. Motherhood. Diana's role as a mother added a profoundly relatable and endearing dimension to her iconic status. Her two sons, Prince William and Prince Harry, brought out a softer, more human side of the beloved princess. Diana's approach to motherhood was refreshingly different from the stoic traditions of the royal family. She was hands-on, breaking the mold by actively involving herself in her children's lives, from attending their school events to taking them on public outings. Her devotion to providing them with as normal a childhood as possible resonated deeply with the public, as it mirrored the struggles and joys of parenting that many could relate to. Diana's love for her sons was evident in her interactions with them, and she was never shy about displaying affection, whether it was a warm embrace or a playful moment caught by the cameras. Her ability to balance the demands of royal life with her role as a nurturing mother struck a chord with people worldwide, making her not just a princess, but a symbol of modern, loving motherhood. This relatability endears her to new generations, ensuring that her legacy as a devoted and compassionate mother lives on. Number 10. Humanitarian Work. Princess Diana's humanitarian work played a pivotal role in solidifying her status as an immortal icon. Beyond her royal duties, Diana exhibited a commitment to various charitable causes, creating a profound connection with the public. Her philanthropic efforts were not just symbolic, they were deeply meaningful. Diana actively engaged in causes that resonated with her, such as landmine eradication and AIDS awareness. Her willingness to step into the trenches, visit landmine-ridden areas, and shake hands with AIDS patients demonstrated her genuine compassion and empathy. Diana's humanitarian endeavors went beyond raising awareness. She was a hands-on advocate, using her status and influence to make a tangible difference in the lives of those she sought to help. This level of dedication and empathy touched people's hearts on a global scale. Her humanitarian legacy lives on through the charitable organizations she supported and the countless lives she positively impacted. Diana's commitment to making the world a better place, combined with her iconic status, ensures that her memory endures as a beacon of compassion and activism. Number 11. Tragic Death. Princess Diana's tragic and untimely death in a car crash in Paris on August 31, 1997, at the age of just 36, is a factor that deeply contributes to her immortal icon status. The circumstances surrounding her passing created an overwhelming sense of sorrow and shock that reverberated around the world. Diana's death was not just a personal tragedy, but a global one. She had touched the lives of countless individuals through her charity work, empathetic nature, and charismatic presence. The loss of such a beloved figure left a void that seemed impossible to fill. The tragic nature of her death added a layer of mystique and allure to her legacy. People often find themselves drawn to the stories of those who left this world too soon, and Diana's story is no exception. Her passing solidified her place in history and the collective consciousness, making her memory enduring and ensuring that her impact on society would never be forgotten. Diana's legacy lives on, not just through her sons, Prince William and Prince Harry, but in the hearts of millions who continue to be inspired by her compassion and grace, even in her absence. Number 12. Media presence. Princess Diana's relationship with the media was both a blessing and a curse. Her magnetic allure led to an unprecedented level of media attention that made her a household name worldwide. The media's obsession with her life, from her fashion choices to her struggles, created a relentless cycle of public intrigue. Diana's presence in the media wasn't limited to her royal duties. It extended into her personal life. Her high-profile marriage and subsequent divorce from King Charles were heavily scrutinized, making headlines across the globe. The media played a significant role in shaping public perception of her, both positively and negatively. While the media's attention provided her with a platform for her humanitarian work, it also invaded her privacy. Paparazzi relentlessly pursued her, leading to tragic consequences in the infamous car crash that claimed her life in 1997. This tragic event only intensified the media's fixation on Diana, cementing her status as an icon figure forever linked to the media's unrelenting gaze. Number 13. Global appeal. Diana's humanitarian efforts knew no boundaries. She traveled the world, often visiting impoverished regions and making with those in need. Her genuine compassion and commitment to various causes, such as landmine eradication and AIDS awareness, resonated with people from diverse backgrounds. In an era before the internet connected us all, Diana managed to bridge geographical gaps. Her image graced the covers of magazines worldwide, and her work inspired others to join her in making positive change. Diana's legacy isn't confined to one nation. It's a global legacy. Her ability to connect with individuals from all corners of the globe through her relentless efforts, empathy, and grace ensured that her impact would be felt far and wide. Today, her memory lives on as an enduring symbol of hope, compassion, and unity across the world. Number 14. Mystery. Diana's ability to maintain an air of mystery amidst the relentless public scrutiny is a testament to her enigmatic allure. In an era where every aspect of a public figure's life is often laid bare, Diana managed to preserve a sense of privacy that kept people intrigued. Her mystique stemmed from her ability to balance her public duties with her personal life discreetly. While her fashion choices and public appearances were meticulously curated, her private moments remained largely shielded from the prying eyes of the world. This duality allowed people to project their interpretations onto her, making her an even more fascinating and complex figure. The elusive quality of Diana's character keeps enthusiasts and scholars alike delving into her life, searching for hidden depths and motivations. It's this constant quest for understanding and the desire to unravel the mysteries that surround her that keeps Diana firmly entrenched in the collective consciousness. Number 15. Timelessness. Unlike many public figures whose relevance wanes with time, Diana's legacy remains as fresh and vital as ever, even years after her tragic passing. Her timelessness can be attributed to several factors. Firstly, her ability to connect with people on a deeply emotional level transcends generations. The genuine empathy she displayed during her charitable work and her relatable struggles continue to resonate with people of all ages. Additionally, Diana's story is not confined to a specific era or moment in history. Her narrative encompasses elements of a fairy tale, tragedy, and redemption, themes that are timeless and universal. People from different backgrounds and cultures can find elements of her story that resonate with their own lives. Furthermore, Diana's impact on fashion, style, and humanitarianism still reverberates in contemporary society. Her influence can be seen in the way people dress. Her advocacy for social causes continues to inspire activism, and her ability to break down barriers and challenge norms that remain relevant in our ever-changing world. Her impact on the world is nothing short of extraordinary. Her charisma, authenticity, and the myriad of factors we've discussed today have etched her into the annals of history. But what's truly remarkable is that Diana's influence continues to transcend generations. Even today, over 25 years after her death, Princess Diana continues to inspire people all over the world. She's a reminder that even the most powerful people are human and that we all can make a difference. Now it's your turn. Do you believe Princess Diana's enduring legacy can be attributed to any other psychological factors that we might have missed? Or perhaps you have a personal connection to her story that you'd like to share? Leave your comments down below. If you're new here, be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more engaging content. And of course, if you know someone who would appreciate this content, feel free to share it with them. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.